gon' die, motherfucker. Yo, what's going on, guys? Hopefully everybody's having a good day, and hopefully you're enjoying the new update day. These days are always very hype and very exciting for me, and so far so good. I have some things that I wrote down or typed up that I would like to go over. I plan to play this game all day and all night just to get like a really solid opinion on everything, and Monarch especially, but I've been playing so much, I have a lot of stuff in my mind, and I want to make sure I get it all out before I just forget everything, and then my next commentary is like, it was pretty good, I liked it, what about you guys? So I want to make sure this is a very thorough discussion or thorough first impressions video. I have a lot of stuff written down, so this might be random. I'm gonna do my best to put everything in a decent order that makes sense, but if this video comes out like very random, I apologize. I just want to talk about every single thing that I can think of pretty much regarding this update. Actually, before you freak out, I just want to warn you, I'm probably going to do two separate videos on this. One for all the stuff I have written down now, and then one video I'm going to have focused on just Monarch. If I did everything together, this video would end up being like 40 minutes, and I don't want to put you through that, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this video first, and then tomorrow we'll talk just Monarch, and we'll have a discussion on her. And trust me, I have a lot to say about Monarch, and so do you guys. I would also like to showcase some of the discussions we had on Twitter. I think it'll be fun to get the entire community involved, so let's get this going.
These are Iniquity's first impressions of Monarch's reign.
So the first thing I have written down on this notepad, the very first thing in all caps with an exclamation point at the end, melee execution range is longer, or it feels longer. I don't know if I'm going crazy. If you guys agree or just think I'm nuts, let me know in the comments. I feel like I myself and other people are getting executions from so much further away than we're used to. Like, there are moments that, I don't know if I have anything recorded, I hope I do, so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. There were moments where, like 2 or 3 different executions where I felt like they were so far away from me, and I was defending myself. I'm like, I'm fine, even though I'm doomed, I'm fine because they're too far away. And then they would just melee me, get the execution, and then pretty much teleport right next to me as if they were always there. And I'm just like, what? Like, normally I'm not the type of gamer to rage. I don't know if you guys watch me stream. I don't really get pissed off. I'm kind of just easygoing when it comes to video games, but dude, today was one of those days where I was straight up raging because of the executions. I went on Twitter and I was like, did Respawn accidentally increase the range for executions? Not just melees, just the executions. I feel like it's just insane. Not just other people doing it to me. I feel like I was getting crazy executions, and it wasn't just with Ronin, even just with Monarch. It felt ridiculous, so that's my first thing. The next thing I have marked down is the Volt is usable now. It's not some overpowered gun like it used to be, but up close, the Volt feels good. I don't have the best aim, right? So at range or like medium long, I still lose a lot of fights because I'm just inaccurate myself. But the gun itself, if you can land those shots, it definitely feels better than what it used to be, and I'm glad that Respawn buffed it up a little bit. I think it's going to be mostly used on PC still, because most of the time on console we like to use rifles. People like to use that aim assist and aim down sights. Usually the better players are going to be seen using SMGs and running around the place, but I think on PC the Volt is going to be loved again. It might not be as crazy as it used to be, but I'm glad the Volt is back into play. There were still some situations where I felt like I should have killed somebody because I actually did connect the shots, but they just didn't die fast enough. But at the same time, these SMGs should not be sniper rifles. You know what I mean? Like, they shouldn't be the be-all, end-all of Titanfall. Even though we want a faster-paced game and we don't want everybody camping with rifles, we also don't want people sniping it up with SMGs. You know, that's an issue, the way R97 used to be, even the alternator when you're tap firing, where sometimes the range on these things is crazy. So I think the Volt is in a good spot. I'm happy with it. Let's move on. I've yet to test out the flatline R97 Devotion, and I don't know if there were any other changes to guns, but I haven't used those guns yet. I apologize if you're wanting my opinion on them. So if you guys have used them today, let me know what you think in the comments. Is the flatline completely neutered now, or is in a good spot? The R97, the only thing they changed on the R97 was the very long range, right? So it should still be pretty good up close and medium range, but the Devotion's damage was nerfed overall, right? Like, it wasn't just for a specific range, so it should only feel effective now if you get that rate of fire going like crazy. I'm not a big fan of the gun to begin with, so I doubt I'm going to do much testing with it, but I guess this week I'll try it out once or twice just to see what I think about it. But if you have used the gun, let me know what you think about it. I'm interested to see what your opinions are, and let's move on to the next one. So Ronin Prime is dope. I enjoyed using him a lot. I did play mostly Monarch today, but I played maybe an hour or two today with Ronin Prime, and I enjoyed every single second of it. I wanted to see what the new execution felt like to actually do it myself, and I enjoyed it, I'm not gonna lie. I like the way it feels, I like the way it looks. I know a lot of people are against it, but maybe because it was something new, something fresh, I really enjoyed every single execution I got. And since I'm playing Ronin, I'm up close, I'm in Titan's faces all the time, I got a lot of executions. It felt good. I'm a fan, Respawn. I know you're getting a lot of hate from the community right now, and people are yelling at you because they are not enjoying the new execution, but just know I support you. I got your back, Respawn now. You know, all you gotta do is just add a little purple on me patch to the game, and we're set. We're cool. Actually, you know what? We're not cool. You guys added like 20 new camos to the game today with this patch, and not one of them is purple. Respawn, you got some splaining to do. Okay, next up, Tone Prime. I have not used her yet, but I've seen a lot of people continue to use her in games. Even though we are seeing mostly Monarchs, for some reason people are still rolling out there with their tones. Maybe they think that tone is a pretty good counter. And while I'm sure that I died to some tones today, I do remember very clearly destroying some tones today with Monarch. I really enjoy the 1v1 duels with Monarch. We're going to get more into that later, but her combo is so fun to use, especially if it's a 1v1 fight. Next up, the rifles, the R101, the R201, the carbines. They were already very popular on console, but today, I don't know if just because I'm paying more attention to the kill feed, everybody is using these guns, and I played a lot of Angel City today, and oh my god, the G2s were crazy. Maybe because I was in a bad mood with, like, if I wasn't feeling well, just everything was kind of tilting me more than it should have. Every time I got shot by a G2, I wanted to just put the control down and, like, go watch House of Cards on Netflix. But either way, the R201, the R101, I used them a lot today, and they were fine before, they were great before, and now they're even better, so no complaints there, but I also don't understand why the buff was even necessary. Here's an interesting one, Tactical. I use Tactical on every single loadout. No matter what gun I use, Tactical is going to be my second kit or second attachment, whatever you want to call it, on every single gun I use. And I thought it was going to be a nerf that was noticeable, so I tried paying attention to it, and honestly, I'm happy I did not notice a difference. Maybe because I don't use phase shift a lot, and most of the time I'm using grapple. I still felt like every kill I was getting, maybe I'm wrong here, I felt like every kill I was getting was giving me another grapple. I could be wrong, but I never felt like Tactical was really nerfed, you know, and I guess that's a good feeling. It's the worst when you are happy using something and then it gets changed, and then when you actually test it out, it's like, oh man, it's bad now. But Tactical still seems fine to me. I still feel like it's the meta choice, and it's what I'm going to continue using. And something new that was added to the game today that I tested out, and now it's probably going to be something I also use in every single loadout, Titan Hunter, which gives you a bonus 10% towards your Titan meter or build meter or core meter when you get a Titan kill. I love this kit, dude. I think it's fantastic. I know that low profile is a really good option, and I thought I wouldn't want to use Titan Hunter because of low profile, but you guys watch my videos. You know I don't really go for rodeos that much. I don't know why. It's just a habit that I was never able to, like, get used to. I know it's a good thing. You get a battery, you can give it to your own Titan, you can give the battery to your teammate, and you also build your Titan meter so you can get yours out faster. But rodeoing is just something I just don't do because I feel like it's not always safe. A good player is going to be able to kill you if you're rodeoing them. So I feel like Titan Hunter is made for me. If you guys feel like you're not using low profile to its full potential, then give Titan Hunter a shot. I think it's a really solid choice. Even if you're somebody that doesn't tend to carry in your games, or if you feel like you don't get a lot of Titan kills anyway, so it might not be that beneficial, just try it out anyway, especially if you're not using low profile. Then I think it'll help regardless, because even if you only get one Titan kill in a game, right, that's an extra 10% you get towards your build meter or your core, and that can mean the difference in a fight. Just give it a shot. I'm a big fan of it. Next up, Cloak. Oh my god, that's what I have written down on this piece of paper. Cloak. Oh my god. There are so many people using the Cloak ability because everybody's trying to unlock that new execution. We have to get 10 executions while invisible to unlock Now You See Me. And it's, I talked about this in a previous video, like, it's going to be annoying, or it's going to be funny, or it's going to be fun, and it's annoying. It's not anything else. Every single person is invisible and freaking me out. I just feel like I'm in a horror movie, and I don't know which way to turn. Either way, somebody's invisible, and they're going to scare the crap out of me and either shoot me or execute me, and I'm not having a good time. So, even though it's kind of funny, it's damn annoying that every single person's using Cloak. Respawn, this is your way of trolling. I know what you're doing. Screw you. So next up, I have Crash Site, comma, still bad. That's just my opinion. I'm happy that Respawn tried to do something to the map and like fix the little issues that we had with all those stupid rocks and adding zip lines, but I looked at all the different zip lines. I went around the map in private match, and I was like, most of these zip lines don't even help. Like, the way I play, I feel like I'm not going to ever use one of these zip lines, except for maybe one or two that I can think of right now. Most of them just feel useless to me. Maybe I don't have enough experience with the quote-unquote new map yet, but I'm still not a fan of Crash Site. I played with my friends earlier. I don't even think they remember playing on Crash Site, because the last time they played this game was like a few months ago. And we played on Crash Site, I kid you not, like 6 or 7 times, and every other fight, like every other gunfight, or every time they die, they'd be like, "This map is terrible!" And I didn't even mention to them that it was changed and they tried to make it better. Crash Site is just Crash Site, man. Respawn, I appreciate what you did, but Crash Site is Crash Site. That's all. And that is pretty much it. That's all I have written down. Now, I don't want to leave you guys empty-handed and feel like I never even mentioned Monarch, so I will give you a little bit of a first impression on her. I like the way she is. I was a little underwhelmed in the beginning, but now that I've given her some time, I like her a lot. I don't think she's the best Titan. I don't think she'll be a Titan that I main, but for these next few weeks, I will play her a lot. I'll try and learn her to my best potential, but in the end, like my initial impressions, I don't think she's going to be the type of Titan that I want to roll with like 90% of the time. She is fun. Somebody said on Twitter she's the first real 3-star Titan, meaning she has the most difficulty to learn or the most difficulty to master, and I think I agree with that. She's very complex. The way that you could customize her and upgrade her, I love the different options. I think I found my favorite. Like, I like to play very, very aggressive, and even though she's not made to be as aggressive as Ronin, there's a certain kit that I'll talk about tomorrow that I really enjoy, and it allows me to be pretty aggressive. Obviously, we have to do more testing, and it's the first day, so I shouldn't really judge her too much right now. Like, I need to give her more time, especially because so many people are playing her. I feel like it's not fair to judge her right now against every other Monarch. Like, I really want to test her as maybe 1 Monarch on a team or 2 Monarchs max against an enemy team that has like 1 or 2 on their side. You know, I do think that she's going to be really good in LTS, at least in competitive play. The things that she can do, or if you really work together with communication with your team, I think she's going to be a force to be reckoned with, not as like a main slayer, but the support that she can give is amazing. So like I said, I'm going to dive more into that tomorrow. There's so much to go over when it comes to Monarch. The way she's designed, like depending on your playstyle, every single person can build or upgrade her in a different way, and I think that's awesome. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you drop a like for me, and just thank you for the support you guys have been giving me on this channel. I don't thank you enough. Every single day you show up and you watch my videos, and it means the absolute world. I love you guys. The Purple Army is strong. We are growing. Titanfall is awesome. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.